Please don't die. Fine. I mean, I know Signalis would... Oh my god! How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we are back with the Zero Protocol. It is currently 11:48 at night. It's 10 minutes to midnight. I am exhausted. Because bear in mind, I've had a long day at work as well as dealing with this. And I'm very determined to clear this Let's Play in this episode. I want this to be the finale. So I'm not going to be holding back. I'm just going to try and rush this. To be fair, I suppose towards the end of this game, I have been rushing it a little bit. But to be fair, I really just can't bear another day. Another day of not knowing how this game ends. Right. Previously, we did take a photo of the machine thing that allows us to, you know, it looked like the card machine maker. I've got to find that now, calibrate it, and pray that it does something that's actually useful. I think it's somewhere down here. I've also got to be careful because I've only got one bullet. I've got 2 points of health though. Right, this is what I'm looking for. So, thankfully I do have a phone of my own. Unfortunately, I have to deal with the fact that I've got to press the buttons, right? So, we're looking for C2, based on what that paper said before. Good thing I have the memory to remember a letter and a number. Go into my gallery, go past all the penises. Alright, cool. Doesn't look like that. Oh, God. Oh, no, it doesn't look right. Update key table. So what I've got is a bunch of 3x3 stuff. But this is 5x5. Oh, no. Sorry, I know where we're going. I'll get my phone out anyway. Just put it there. Not this bit, the electric bit. Right, I forgot, because I just don't... I'm tired. Oh, like, it's, you know when something is so good and you don't want to sleep, and you're going to regret it later, but for now you're just like, please show me how you end. I'm so into this. You know how rare a horror like this is? I don't think I've enjoyed horror like this since Resident Evil 4. That's a bit of a mouthful to say. Or like, you know, it's the big words. I'm very glad I killed that spider before. But honestly, like, I think it looked like this. Cool. What did that do? Did it open something? Well, okay, open that. Oh, please don't die. Fine. I mean, I know Signalis would... Oh my god! Oh, fuck. That is not what you want to see at midnight. Fuck. What was that? I guess this is the no skin creature. My god, that was horrible. And worse than that... Oh, I have got a... Thank god I've got pistol bullets because I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Okay. Cool. Is there another one? I think there is somewhere, isn't there? There's no way you're just going to stop it there. Is he going to come back to life? Is he going to be like, hey, Mrjacharles, I noticed you have a heart. Mind if I, like, just break it? Alright, fine. Laboratory 1 card. I don't know where that is. Am I meant to know where that is? I've got to jump this again. I'll try and be careful. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Cool. Laboratory 1. I didn't even know there was another laboratory, to be honest. But then again, I'm guessing that there was that area that I wasn't very familiar with that it's just impossible to find. I can't even find it now. So... yeah, the labs are there. Yeah, this bit to the right, so there must be something over here. Please don't show me another, like, skin in the sky. It wasn't very good. It was very scary, actually. This one? Cool. What's in there? Yeah, good. That's not dead. That's definitely not... Oh, I don't like those. Seriously, like... one of the things that makes me feel like this is a Resident Evil game now is because it actually has a monster that scares me. Like, for me, it was the Regenerators, but those things, I really don't like those. They're kind of... they're not making me sick... But they are making me very anxious. When you've had coffee at like 10 o'clock, it doesn't really... Oh god, I hear things. I hear things I don't want to hear. Okay, I've still got enough health to get by, and I have got a nice amount of ammo. Things are looking up. Oh, thank god I kept the sky thing going. Not like it'd be hard to figure out. Okay, got a save point, that's good. I'm gonna do this one, wind. You know what, I don't think I want to change that picture I've taken until I finish the game. Or, you know, I don't think I ever will again, because no point playing the game again if there's no more playthroughs. Right, so that must have opened or done something useful for me. Is there another skinless? You know what's weird, though? Why are those skinless guys appearing now? It seems a bit odd. Oh, yeah, well, there's you. Okay, fine. Oh, one advantage of having, like, no sanity is the fact that you can see if they drop items like that. And now I can combine these. A, B, C. Okay. I mean, there are places I haven't entered yet, which is fine. What's this? Attempts to interact closely with the monolith provoke the release of unknown energy, which literally incinerates the human body. Oh, good. Well, yeah, let's investigate that. At least 4 researchers have died in this way in the past. However, the case of Object SO224 is unique. He was also exposed to the destructive effects of the monolith, but unlike the others, he did not die in the usual sense of the word. I hear something. Sorry, that's got me a bit on edge. Oh, and I see a shadow thing, which means it'll probably scare me to death. Literally in the game. Alright, I'm going to try and keep going. A strong energy bond was formed between the burnt particles of his body. He tried to take the forms of living beings and apparently retains cognitive functions. In addition, there is reason to believe that the object has the ability to telepathy. To ensure the safety of employees, the object is held by a powerful electromagnetic field. Okay, so this is like an exception to the rule thing. Is this where the skinless people came from? Or like how the clones kind of don't stay alive though? Or is it like an explanation behind the shadowy stuff? Right, because this is the electromagnetic field, isn't it? Sure, okay, so is this one of the researchers that... Well, they didn't, I don't know if I can say that's dead. At least 4 researchers have died. Case of Object SA224 is unique. Exposed to the destructive effects, he did not die. A strong energy bond was formed between burnt particles of his body. Okay, so those... The reason why it's black and because he's been haunting us is because it's actual burnt particles. And it kind of comes and goes. Oh, but the telepathy is him calling out to us. That's why we see him around the complex. So maybe the area there limits his telepathy and his movement, but it doesn't completely cease it. That thing can stay the fuck in there. That sounds horrifying. Alright, fine. I have got codes. I guess I better see where these things go. Where can I apply them? Maybe over there? Alright, well, I'm still going to save the game first before I do any of that. Because, you know, it's just not going to be a good time for me, is it? I'm gonna get electrocuted at least 5 times. Boom! There we go. Right. Oh, they just have... Oh, that's much more convenient. But A is already open. Seems a bit odd, but whatever. I need... What do I need? B is 021403. 021403. Is there a Zom waiting for me? Oh no, there's spiders. Even better. My fucking favourite thing in the world! You just couldn't resist. Is there health in here? No, why would there? But you can fuck right. You can fuck right off. Last save. Don't you dare jam. Where's this? Oh right, I did just open the. Okay, fine. Right, way backwards. Good. Right. Open. Hello. Goodbye. Come here. Come. Yeah. And where's your boyfriend? Where's your fucking boyfriend? I'm gonna kiss him. Gonna give him a little kiss. No! Come on! Come on! Alright, I got 2. At least it's not 1. I hate it when that happens. Right, shotgun shells. Might use those. The transmitter module. One of 2 parts of the car. Why is that? Oh, is that going to tell me what the... Why would I need that? Where does that go? Alright, fine. It'll probably come up eventually in life. If this game doesn't kill me first. Oh, yeah. Hello? Hello, do you wanna be friends? Do you wanna lay eggs in my head? Well, it's one of the two, isn't it? Right, 248-887, I think. 248-8887? Alright, fine. Waiting. Yeah, make sure that's okay. Then do that. Come out wherever you are. Come out, you piece of shit. Prick. Have you got a boyfriend? I want to kiss your boyfriend. Alright, fine. I'm not really gay like that anymore. I've got a girlfriend. But man, when you're this sick of the game. So I'm guessing this area was good for some health. And that's about it. Alright, cool. Fine. Someone's been ripped up. Nothing really here I can do. Torch is getting a bit low. I've still got 2 batteries. I don't think I'm going to need those for long. Once this area is done, I have a strong suspicion that everything's just going to be over and out. I'm not going to need to worry about anything anymore. Okay. Right, save the game. And then let's figure out what to do next. No, that's not safe. That's not the save point. Okay. Okay. So, in my head, I wonder if I already should have got the other half of the cartridge. But to be fair, I don't know what this thing's for. I mean, unless I meant to use A here. 9635. That doesn't make any sense to me, though. No, not 90, you idiot. 900635. Yeah, it makes sense because, you know, ABC, laboratory ABC, but A was already open. Which is fine. Again, though, you're not really giving me much to go on now. I've got the ABC, but we did that. This room should be useless now, unless there's something I've missed out on. Alright, so... fuck off. Yeah, fine. Great. I'm almost tempted to shoot that thing down, but... I don't know how... Huh? What's this? Oh. Well, the good news is we know where the transmitter module was meant to go. Doesn't exactly explain where... Wait, can I talk to you?
Hello, my friend.
Oh, good. Greetings! Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you. Oh! So this is Victor! Victor was the one calling out? Maybe I should have added that up, but... Well, if you were, why didn't you, like, follow us when it came to the ventilation shaft? Were we too far away or something? Alright, my name is Victor Altman, and I was once a respected scientist. Now, however, I have found myself in a unique position as a test subject. Exis imprisoned me here a few years ago. This is a supercomputer that controls the complex. Yeah, I know Exis, I defeated her. I was close to solving the mystery of the Monolith, but due to my obsession and haste, I turned into this, that you burnt alive or some shit. Since that time, Exis has begun to see me as another object of research. However, that doesn't matter anymore. I brought you here, although I didn't think you would really understand my signals. So maybe he's the reason why my clone works differently? After all, you are just a clone, though unusual. The real Brooks and other employees of the complex left this place decades, and that's what we saw in the flashback. I was right about that. Okay. Exis and I digitalized the memories of all the employees from the last shift in order to create clones based on them, which would ensure the smooth operation of the complex. We expected to remove all unnecessary memories and leave only professional knowledge, but nothing came of it. After about a year, you began to wonder about your past, which you had not experienced. This jeopardized all of our research. Okay, because you needed the clones to keep things running. That's why Exis has developed the Zero Protocol. First, all employees are evacuated to the residential floor, and then the cleaning process begins. In other words, all the clones are destroyed and sent for recycling, and their chips are reset. But this time, the cleanup team did not receive a command. You didn't get the command. I don't get what that means. I directed Andrei Yelchin to restrain the capabilities of Exis, as he is the only person with access to its servers. Right. After that, it was he and Nurse Anna Lagarde who changed your chip so that you would no longer follow commands. Yeah, okay, so it is because of him, kind of. However, now Yelchin is waiting for you on the administrative floor and hopes that you'll blow everything to hell here, which is what we did there. However, I have other plans, but before we start implementing them, I need your help. You see, I am unable to leave here. A powerful electromagnetic field is preventing me from doing so. Find a way to disable it. And I can't just shoot you. I mean, I'm not like kill you. I mean, yeah, that's something, but come on, just let. Oh, that was something. He turned into a skull there.
My friend.
Find a way to disable it. Okay, so he wants that, but I. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. I don't have the other half of this transmitter module, and it's the only thing I need to release him and cause the next thing to happen. I mean, honestly, like, if unlocking him is one of the things I can do, I can't imagine what the other thing is unless I can destroy him somehow. But I'm guessing maybe the other transmitter module is, like, either with someone or, you know, doing something useful. I don't fucking know. Okay. So I haven't unlocked that bit yet, but I don't have a key card for that bit. Not exactly helpful. And nothing here either. When you really think, you know, that there might be. Okay, that's just information about transport. That's not very helpful either. The next place that it looks like I need to go is through that keycard bit. But unless I skipped over it, and knowing me I have, I don't know where the keycard bit is. Or the keycard itself is. You know, it'd be very nice if maybe the guy had decided to build, like, a fucking map here. At least then I could try and keep track of everything. But I can't. Okay, there's not gonna be anything in storage. There's no, like, you know, shadow rectangles anywhere. Tried this bit. You'd think there might be something in security. But there's not. Door controls aren't gonna help me. That's already been done. Literally just at the cusp as well. I'm friggin' nearly there. Can't open those doors. Can't really do much of anything. But the game insists on making my life hard. It does it because it cares. It cares about my well-being and how bad it should be. Right, nothing on these cabinets, nothing there. This is going to be a very meticulous... Oh, unless... No, that doesn't make sense to me. It must be a... See, you think this thing would be a bit more obvious? Creating a new pass. Oh, and the pass must be for the locked bit. But I don't know where... I swear to God, if I need to be like 50% sanity, the game can fuck itself to hell. I mean, I can't see the numbers there anymore. What's that doing there? 021192. I don't have that open. How was I meant to guess that? 021... You said 192? No, I didn't. What did I say? 021192. 021192. Oh, or is that a 7? Why you got that dot there then? 021197. 021... No, the fucking... Oh! 021197. Well, that's only appearing because I got good sanity, but I'm surprised. Yeah, good. Good. That's suddenly getting faster. Anything I can use here? Health? Well, how about that? Okay. What's this thing for? Oh, it just opens and shuts the door. Could he not open the door by himself? Why do they have those in there? It makes no sense to me. Okay, so I'll have the transmitter module, but that doesn't explain how to, open the card bit. I feel like that's kind of essential, no? I mean, okay, fine. I would save the game and prepare for later, but I don't think... Well, the main problem I have with that is just the fact that it will probably save the game for me anyway. I mean, I'm assuming that that card bit must be another bit I can use. I need to go over here, right? So I can do this bit. I think it'll unlock him. Hope this won't kill me. Oh, yeah, and then you save. Thank you. You alright?
Hello, my friend.
Great! Now, to the point. We don't have much time. Activate the scanner. It's the only way to get off this floor. Okay. I mean, I can do that. But how? What scanner? What are you on about?
Hello, my friend.
Activate the scanner. I don't have a scanner. That's in there. I can't use any of this. Unless, is the keycard bit unlocked now for some strange, delirious... Is this? What the fuck? Okay. Cool! You happen to unlock yourself. That's nice. Oh, right. Well, no point in locking that. Go in here. But it doesn't explain what was in the calibration thing. I don't trust this. I really don't like this. I mean, is this a teleporter? Sounds like I'm gonna die. Sounds like I'm really gonna die. Do you want to just get it over with? Oh, this isn't a fun noise to hear at 10 past midnight. Yeah? Ow. What did you do to me exactly? It didn't feel nice. Well, I'm glad to finally see Victor.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, it worked! You've just transferred my consciousness into your... Motherfucker. And now together we can activate the monolith. Ah. I'm sorry I didn't tell you right away, but you probably wouldn't have agreed. Last time I tried to activate the monolith, it turned me into a shadow, and Exis decided to keep me here for further experiments. But it worked in my favor. The fact is that after the transformations, the ability to telepathically manifested in me. Or the ability to telepathically connect, I guess, manifested in me. This allowed me to continue with my research. For years, the clones have been working for me without even realizing it. Thanks to this, I learned that turning into a shadow is a type of protective mechanism for the monolith. The one who turns into a shadow will not be able to enter the open portal and enter the world of the creators of the monolith. Only the creators of the monolith could safely interact with it. The solution to the problem was quickly found. The alien's ship contains a vast amount of genetic material, including the DNA of the ship's owners. With the help of the alien genome, I have created an unusual clone that is able to safely interact with the monolith. Is that me? Am I the clone? Well, have you figured out who we're talking about yet? Me! Next, I address the issue of transferring consciousness. After all, if you entered the monolith without me, it would not benefit me. However, it's time to conclude our conversation. Let's go ahead and print our pass. Oh, and I guess he's going to help me with that. Alright, so that bit connects there. And I'm guessing the last bit is going to be, do I enter the monolith or do I destroy it? Or something along the lines of that. Oh, I've got to find that computer pass bit now. Oh, that could be anywhere. Well, as long as I don't have to jump into the electric bit again. I don't like that bit. I'm going to save anyway. I probably don't need to. Don't need to go there. Where am I? I don't remember. No, that's the toilet. No, that's the research room. Oh, cool! I can just take a photo. I was gonna take a photo with my phone for some reason. Right, oh, my shotgun's in the fucking way! Alright, it's just the bottom three there. Cool. So is he, like, being telepathic to me with this, like, shadow stuff now? Is that what's happening? I assume it is. There we go, cool. So I wasn't meant to do that until I unlocked the shadow creature. Wouldn't have guessed that, to be honest. And now... what is this for? Provides access to the monolith, which I'm looking forward to seeing this thing. Considering it was the first thing we saw when we played the game, you might not have realized. I didn't realize that until I did my second playthrough. But actually, we actually saw the monolith, a little rectangle flash on the screen before we actually started playing. So this next bit is the last bit. This is probably going to be an extremely long episode, but I'm okay with it. Do you want to go? Do you want to actually do your job? Are you an unemployed elevator? No employment? Didn't think so. Alright, but there'll probably be two solutions. I wouldn't be surprised if they shoved in some drama, like maybe the computer joins in and is like, no, don't do this. Or that other clone or guy that wanted to destroy the computer joins in and is like, no, don't do this. I don't know, I really do feel like it's going to be a choice between destroying the monolith or, like, you know, joining it or whatever. But level 8, this part of the game was quite short last time. It might be long this time, because this does seem more, like, central to the story. Whereas before it was, like, trying to survive and do the right thing for the clones. Please open. I'm very excited. Oh, okay, cool. Right, combining consciousness and all that. I feel like I'm in some kind of marshmallow. Ooh, this is very stylish. You alright, babe?
Hello, my friend.
Well, are you ready to open the portal? In front of the bridge that leads to the monolith, there are 6 pyramids. Ah, this is the triangle bit, but they're pyramids. 6 pyramids with symbols on them. As you might have guessed, you need to rotate the pyramids in order to get a combination. I'm sure it would be difficult for you to find the correct symbols without my help, but I can make it easier for you. When you see a panel with symbols on the wall, I will highlight the desired combination. If you do everything correctly, a portal will open and you'll be able to enter it. But please, do not approach the monolith before the portal opens. So, these are the two things. Do I approach the monolith, or do I, help this guy out? How about I approach the monolith? La 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 la! I do, fuck! Yeah! yeah! La 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 la! La 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 la! La 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 la! La la... Oh. But was that just a random death screen? Was that not an ending? Oh. Oh, this doesn't feel nice at all. I'm a ghost! Oh god, is this the first level? Well, I guess this is what I get for... Oh, but I can't go through walls. Is there like a mirror somewhere? What am I meant to do here? Am I going to be jump scared? Can I save the game? Well, I'm not going to do that. I can't really do much of anything. Oh, I don't like this. Something's going to jump out and scare me. Oh, nothing. Cool. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Can I see myself in the mirror? Oh, good. I am a shadow. Yeah, I figured if I looked at myself, then I'd be like, oh, no. So that was one of the endings. I mean, like, it just seemed obvious when we said, don't go to the monolith. That was going to be what I was meant to do for a ending. Right, play. Where am I? Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. That's great. Okay, so that's if I mess around and I don't like this guy and I want him to be miserable. Hey. Alright, well, are you ready to open the portal? In front of the bridge that leads to the monolith, there are 6 pyramids with the symbols on them. As you might have guessed, you need to rotate the pyramids in order to get a combination. I'm sure it'll be difficult for you to find the correct symbols without my help, but I can make it easier for you. When you see a panel with the symbols on the wall, I will highlight the desired combination. If you do everything correctly, a portal will open and we'll be able to enter it. But please do not approach the monolith before the portal opens. La la la. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a little girl anymore. I wasn't a little girl in the first place. Right, so there's 6 of them. That's gonna be a... Oh, God, this looks like effort. It's too late at night to do this. So how do I rotate it exactly? Is there... Can you give me a clue? I mean, you've lit up some symbols. That doesn't... Okay, cool. Yeah, I get what's happening. So, he's lit up this bit over here. I can take a photo of that to make my life easier. Of course, I don't know. Can I take it they had to be like long ways kind of thing? No, don't do it. Right, so some kind of weird 3. It's not there. How about this one? Some kind of weird 3. That's not there. Some kind of weird 3? Okay. I can't see that. Am I certain that it's a... No, it's not really a 3, is it? Just seems a bit weird. Okay, R and a lockpick from Oblivion. Oh, that's there. Cool. R and lockpick from Oblivion. Next to that is some kind of dragonfly thing. Yeah. Close enough. And then some kind of... Yeah, that... Is it that? Because the bit on the bottom right looks different. Alright, I'll assume it's that. I could be wrong. Wait a minute, but this bit's also got that. Alright, fine. So maybe... I'll just turn these just in case. And then that needs to be, fine. But then I gotta go this side, and that's gonna provide me with more information. Good. The more, the merrier. That's not the same, is it? No, that's not the same. Okay, then, I'm assuming this is right. I mean, I could be completely wrong here, to be honest. So then... So that's already like that. That needs to be some kind of weird dragonfly thing. And that needs to be a flower? That's good. Mr. Scientist, can you assure me that I'm doing the right thing?
Hello, my friend.
Before the portal opens. Okay, but the portal has opened. Look, it's glowing red. So is this where... Why exactly did we do this? Is it okay? Have I done it? Well, it doesn't sound very good. Look at this guy spent so much time researching his monolith or what... Oh, God. But all he had to do was turn some pyramids. Well, I'm very glad that the monolith let me go into its blood circulation system. Yeah, you're happy now? Now you're in literal hell. No Xboxes, no trees, just some stone pillars and blood. Is this what you wanted? Sup.
Hello, my friend.
Get to know their world. This world has been dead for a long time. They destroyed it themselves. Now I can tell you everything. The monolith is a weapon. Okay. This weapon has the potential to destroy entire species on a planetary scale. And it is obvious that this weapon was the one that destroyed its creators. Oh, and that's why there were no aliens on the spaceship? But the organisms were there. Unfortunately, humanity is following the same path, unleashing more and more wars. Yeah, I know you don't like those. That's why you and I have tuned the monolith to human DNA. And right now, the planet Earth is being cleaned of this infection. Yes, we've just brought an end to the existence of humanity, and I'm not at all sorry about it. Humanity deserves it. Take a look at these remains of a once mighty and great civilization. There is absolutely no life here, and mankind was heading towards the same outcome. We have freed the Earth from human domination so that other species can continue to thrive. Think about it, because our path ends here. So in the end, he was investigating the monolith to end all life on Earth? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's something deep about that, but... He didn't know he was going to find that, did he? So what do we see at the end? Yeah, he said there's nothing at the end, but there's a white rectangle. What is this? Oh god, it's too white. Oh! Are you gonna tell me that I did a good job? Oh, it's snowing nicely outside. Oh, coffee machine doesn't work. I'm actually out of coffee, so I can't do that sketch now. But what's up?
Hello.
Greetings, the weather today is quite pleasant. You must be Robert Brooks. Congratulations on the early completion of the contract. It's a shame that the complex has been decided to close. However, despite the fact the contract has been terminated prematurely, you'll be still paid for unworked days, as the dismissal was not due to any fault of yours. All the necessary form has been completed, and you'll receive payment after the holidays. Now you can go home to your family. I would have to offer you a cup of coffee, but it's broken. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. But that's that then. But this must be like the real Robert Brooks going home, and what happened with the Monolith was the far future. So actually, maybe it just kind of symbolizes that the end game is just everything blows up and everyone's dead. The end. Alright, cool. Oh god, I hate the credits music. Shut up! Okay. Cool. Well, I did absolutely love this game. I still do. It's a really good horror game. I haven't had a horror game like this in ages. I mean, I haven't had a horror game that's made me, like, lose most of my sleep when I really, really am going to need the energy tomorrow. Honestly, like, it just lured me with the fact it had the kind of graphics that aren't, like, super HD, but kind of take you to a kind of retrospect kind of, period. I love the fact that it kind of experimented with some of its monsters. It's not a super long game, but it is a game that's got a lot of depth to characters. It thinks about the world building. It had that kind of creepy science vibe. There's so many things I liked about the game, but more impressively, it's this kind of game I knew it had a story to tell, even if it was like, you know, a fantastical thing. It was just, I don't know, it was easy to get into, and it just knew how to do lore. The lore was so nice to read. Like, it was a treat. I know I didn't make it look like it, but it was a treat every time I opened a computer and just found some random weirdo writing about their life and just doing whatever. Yeah, honestly, like, as writing goes, it's great. As gameplay goes, it's great. I'd honestly totally recommend this for any person. I hope they make more games like this, to be honest. I mean, I know there is still Signalis that I need to do at some point in my life, but as much as I do want to play that game, it is very similar to this one. Maybe I'll play it later, but, you know, that's just for another time. Alright, but if you do want to play the game for yourself and see if you can get through Zero Protocol yourself, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look up my book, subscribe to the channel next time. See ya!